thought there was an opening there.
Oh, hello, ladies.
Hello, hello, sir. Layla, this is my cousin Doug.
Hey,
He actually coaches for one of the teams that
we just had our game.
Hey, how'd y'all do?
0-0.
Well,
Better than losing.
yeah, I know. Like,
How you doing?
Or is it just she got a volleyball game later?
Ah,
Or she's dipped out.
Fort Mill. Fort Mill, huh? Good.
Yeah, we I think next year we're gonna try to you can go on over there like if you want. I think we'll try to get her in our team. But we were late last year. She wanted to start. She started last year, and the only reason she could get into was Fort Mill, so we just stuck her over this year because she could have the same coach.
Yeah.
And,
That's always good.
So then we had a and we let them drive us. It's fun. Are you leaving soon? Dad's coming.
Is he?
Yeah.
I might stay there. I just wanted to watch them play a little bit.
Yeah, he's at JT's Kia getting a car. His work on or whatever with some old change.
Did you say I saw Douglas out there? He was like, what?
Yeah. I said, you wouldn't believe it. I said, Daddy, I saw
Gargy and Aiden.
And Douglas. And he was like, what? He said, that's neat. He was like, oh, that's neat.
We've only been out here for years,
Yeah.
you know.
I didn't have any idea, but this is the first year he's played, so.
We've been out here since it was the city of Rock Hill used to run all this rec part of the soccer and everything. And then Charlotte Independence took it over because there was a competitive league called Discoveries.
Yeah.
So there was the rec league with the city, and then there was Discoveries with the competitive teams and everything. And then Charlotte Independence just took it all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just kind of all merged together. Charlotte Independence.
Some Charlotte Independence sticker or wear a shirt. I'm like, that is a nice mama feeling.
Now we started off in Roar when Aiden was really young and everything. Now that's when it was fun.
Yeah, look at the kids did, Lucas did soccer when he was that hurt. We were young, but then he stopped.
Yeah, he aged out. They got a concession stand over there and all that stuff. And they give the coaches breakfast and stuff.
Yeah.
But a hard time.
Yeah. It's stressful, I'm sure.
Yeah, it can be. It is what you make out of
How many practices a week do y'all do?
it. So really you can't expect too much with a 1 hour practice. Game on Saturday.
Just try to instill
How's it going?
Yeah, see, the parents are the ones that are they're worse than the players.
I know they say that about us.
See, we always tell parents at the beginning of the season, look, we're not professional coaches, these are not professional players. There's not going to be any college scouts out here.
Yeah.
You know,
We're just having
we're trying to have fun, and y'all have fun too, you know? It's not that serious.
Yeah.
Even when they were little. Oh, it was crazy.
You gonna stick around for a minute?
Yeah, just for a minute. We had to be up so early out here. Our game was at 8:15. It was like, you know, teenagers at 8:15. It's not a good thing.
They're not usually up to like 1 or 2, right?
And our whole team doesn't show up. It's always, at this age group, it's always something. It's always driving to, oh, I gotta do my driving test, or I gotta take SAT, going on a school trip, you know, so that's what you deal with. So all your good players are gone one game, and then you don't know what to do. Get out there and kick the ball.
Well, that's why I had to call it in. I didn't know what I was now they know.
That's all. That's what we were telling her. All you gotta do is take a shot. She's not gonna get it.
No.
Just don't shoot it directly at her.
Yeah.
Just shoot it.
Go make it. And y'all do it. Yeah, you saw that real quick.
It was like just trying to get them to shoot. Now, see, in the fall, it'll be a little different because a lot of the kids that are playing for their school right now in Rockville, this is their school season. So a lot of them will come out here in the fall. So it's actually a little bit. They kind of know what to do, you know, they don't have to really try to teach them so much.
They've learned it, yeah. They already know the basics pretty much.
And they all want to be on the same team, you know, so there's usually 3 or 4 guys that play at school that want to be on the same team and stuff, you know. Yeah, so our last fall season was really, it was pretty good. It was competitive, pretty competitive.
You can't lie up in there.
Looked like looked like some real soccer.
Right or light.
Lucas is a freshman, but he tried out, for Northwestern, at Northwestern. Well, they ended up having a middle school team. And he made the middle school team.
1 minute.
But they're legally, unless the other team agrees
Come out right up here at Mount Gallen.
freshmen play on
Take a left on Mount Gallen Road, and
the
go
even guy.
straight down Mount Gallen.
You know, it's just, there's 2 bad players that made it on the middle school team, and I was like, if you just see what they're up to do,
There's a traffic circle right here. You go through that one, keep going straight. The second traffic circle, you go through, you take a left, there's a.
get out on the field and play.
So they are considered
I took that way.
high school.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for them to even play down even further, yeah.
You can't play unless the team agrees, the other team agrees to it. So there's like 2 games that he's been able to play with the schools. That's why he's doing this too, because he can play every game here.
Motion.
But he will, if there's a game at the school or practice, he'll practice with them and get to play in the game, he'll go and play.
I don't know if it's longer.
It's so stupid that they're even allowed him to do it. I mean, it's like, it's crazy. I mean, but I get that he's learning and it was better than nothing, I guess. But they play the school division.
That's like 28 minutes.
So they kind of get scrimmagey type games from one of the little teams that they can pick up and play for that in their school.
Yeah, how long did
So
you
these kids are a year younger, and I'm talking about their size difference. I mean, Lucas is tall, but they're tall. These kids are 15, And I was so impressed. I was like, I don't know if you remember the other night, Allison, you were saying I got a full your team too when we play each other again. I was like, well, I probably will, because I always like look at the other team and I'm like complimenting them.
Those poor little boys.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, they were calling it. They knew right where the players were. The footwork was phenomenal. I was blown away. I was like, there isn't all just finish his size. I mean, you get a guy that's, foot and a half taller than you that's kicking a goal at your goalie who's not big, you know what I mean? But they gave him fight. These little boys were like, taking their phone. I mean, they knew what to do. They make passes. Some of the best hockey that I've seen get played, and they're little. I was like, their coaches was good.
They must not be great.
No, they were, I think they were baby yet, and now he's like a
Yeah,
little,
he does now. I told him.
little dude, you know?
The thing about that goalie like him is he doesn't really want to be playing goalie, even though he plays it well. But he's one of the better guys in the field too. And we don't really have another good goalie. So it's kind of like on the road, he knows in there, you know,
Yeah.
because he's stopping everything pretty much. Yeah.
But then what are you sacrificing on the field?
Right.
He's not going to steal it out there.
That's right.
Get it, yeah. Well, let me
Get
make
on
sure
down. I'm gonna watch these guys play a little bit. Probably till 10.
He's right up off, Anderson. Because he was right up there. He's close, but his car wasn't ready. I was like, well, you start stuff, we'll bring you back in your car. No, I don't want to leave my car. That's right up the road. But
So actually, we got y'all's team next Saturday
oh, okay.
again at 9:45.
Alright, I'm not gonna see if Daddy wants to come.
Cobras.
The Cobras.
Cobras. I do not see. I see who I don't see on the Cobras. I don't see Adam and Akil.
Oh, we need him.
See, they always show up when we're playing them. The two twins and their sister.
Oh, I know exactly who they are. I love watching those boys play.
The only way you can tell them apart is by their cleats. If you can learn who's wearing the yellow and who's wearing the other color,
Then you got them.
then you know.
Okay, I'll have
That was
to
the only
figure
way I
out.
could know who they were one season. That was my trick.
I need to figure it out. I'm gonna tell Lucas to figure it out.
But I asked them one time, I said, you guys don't ever switch shoes, do you? They're like, no. I'm like, good. Because I know Adam's wearing the yellow.
Yeah.
And Akil's wearing the other one.
That's awesome.
They're not here.
I hope they show up. They've shown up late before a couple of times. They really are a presence on the field, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fast. They're hard to prepare for because they are so fast. See, they'll kind of suffer without them.
Do you know much about this team they're playing?
That's the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. We tied them.
Yeah.
I stand here and I watch them. Oh!
Oh.
We can run
Wait, did we get that?
11.1.
All right.
No problem.
So, yeah, now I did find out they have like a bin.
But then I have to remind myself to look at your team. Because I look at these, I'm like, yeah, why can't we beat these guys? And I'm thinking, oh, I think about my team, and I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. We're not that great.
You know, the girls on that team are surprisingly really good.
We'll get some girls out here that are dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
Yeah.
Especially in the fall. The girls that are playing school ball right now, you get them in the fall, they are tougher than the guys.
I believe it.
Yes.
I believe it. That's funny. That's funny, I bet. All right, come on, Lucas. He's not really trained to be a goalie. He's going right now, but like I said, he's not really. He didn't have gloves last game, but the guy who has the gloves is here today, and so he's wearing some. He kept saying, "Ball's just slipping." I'm like, boy, just stand you in front of this goal when we get home and just start lobbing them. I said, I can't teach you about anything else on that field, but I can teach you. Kids here always tricks me out. On our team.
That's the other twins.
Yeah,
The orange cleats.
and then
Where's his brother?
Isn't that him deep back there?
Yeah, I think so.
But
Yeah, she played last season. Yep. She knows what she's doing.
yeah, she does. So. That was
too expensive. It's like no business. Like,
Get it in, boys. Yeah,
She's one of those ones.
Yeah.
She's a dog.
She's one of those boys.
Be down that field trying to score. Wish I had a dog.
She should.
yeah, she's good at making things. And they're out here with the long ponytail.
Nice, Leland!
Steal the ball. You know, it's fun to watch because she's scared to put a ball in. I get in with my You don't have a chair or anything? It's fine.
Stay a little bit.
They were so excited. He posted on his story that his brother wasn't even listening to his story. They were so excited.
Yeah, usually it's me and the guy that I coach with, he usually has a team as a head coach, and I have a team as a head coach, and the assistant to it. Because that y'all's team was actually his team last season. They practice on Wednesday nights, we practice on Tuesday nights. So we were both going to Tuesday night practice, Wednesday night practice, and then playing on Saturday. 2 games.
Yeah. Oh, 2 games on Saturday. Oh! Got it.
Who's last with that?
Go blue!
Forget about Adam in the field.
Oh, you said what they did?
No, you don't need. Oh, they're off.
Yeah, they showed up.
You don't need them.
We're doing all right without them right now, but
Let them rest.
rest.
Yeah, I gotta see them come out.
Yeah, they, I was hoping they'd show up a little late.
I messed with them last season. I said, now y'all are going to be back in the spring, are you? At the end of the fall season. And they're like, yeah, we're probably back. I'm like, well, let me break your ankle now.
Yeah. Stand still, okay? I'm on.
They just smirk, you know, like. I said, I'm just kidding.
Like, I hope you get my sense of humor because that is a compliment. So
They do. That's just
good.
their demeanor. That's
Yeah.
just how they are. They're
Super
quiet, you know, and just kind of
meek and mild.
more laid back. But the season I had them, we were playing. In that season, we didn't have a whole lot of players out here, so we were playing.
Woo!
We were playing
Good idea.
on those smaller fields, like over there.
Yeah.
See where that A is?
Yeah, yeah,
That's a
yeah.
little smaller than this one.
Yeah.
So we were playing 9v9. So it was like those two guys, they could just go back and forth from defense to offense, you know, and everything. And they were on my team, and one of them took a shot from like way out here, and it went over the goal or whatever. I said, man, you got it.
Yeah.
So my calculations were just a little off.
My calculation. Love it.
There she is. I can't remember her name though.
Yeah, they scrappy. Get it out of there. If you do, hit it right to you. Yeah. It's coming back. Yeah, it is.
Jason.
ball's out. That ball's out.
Still playing this.
Such a wide field, dude. Now, is this like professional league?
It's high school size.
So we're professional.
I hear you, girl. I hate that. That's the hard for my little.
I've always wondered because I'm
They
like,
do.
That's what I'm texting.
We used to be able to get them to let us play on the artificial turf every season. Those really nice ones over there.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was looking like that.
This middle school team played over there.
Those were-
That's nice.
Yeah, the players like it. Super fast.
I like watching this kid play. He's really
Beautiful.
fast.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh,
oh, get down there. Stay behind her. Oh, yeah, that was, it was amazing.
They actually called something.
Yeah,
No.
What's
Our guys were getting shoved all game long. A bag.
what are they calling this?
Got Tank on that other team. Tank used to always be on our team, but he defected on us. But he always wants to come over our bench and talk to us. The team we played earlier today, Tank is he's on the Falcons, and he's got the real kind of big bushy hair, and he's a stocky guy.
Yeah, see, that's
I
what
think I
that,
know who you're talking
that
about.
was the same.
His name's Tank.
But he likes to come and to talk to y'all. But
He's
he's
super physical,
yeah.
but they
I know
never
he
call
come-
anything. He plays school ball and he's playing out here. So he's practicing every day of the week for Rock Hill High and coming out here and playing out here. And I said, I know you want to come to my house. We're the coolest guys. What are you talking about? So we were there trying to bribe him with some snacks. He said, y'all got snacks? I'm like,
That was a
no, us,
nice-
man.
that was a
We're
good
bringing
kick.
snacks.
Nice, thanks,
So we
nice.
give him two bags of chips and a Gatorade if you just let the ball go by you. He's like, no.
What would he do for a snicker?
Yeah. I need to ask him that.
Come on! Come on, Blue!
Stop!
Woo!
So
Good
we'll,
try.
we'll settle up after the game. You just let us score a goal.
Just one.
I got soccer scrapbooker things. I'm gonna do a soccer sheet.
So I want to win. He said, you think we would win if I was on your team? I said, probably.
With a name like Tank.
He said, look, he said, everybody wants to mark me on the field. I'm like, no kidding, dude.
Does he have lighter hair?
He's dark haired, he's dark complected. I think he's I'd say he's mixed. Maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't thinking the same guy. There's another stocky fellow. But the guy you're talking about plays for the Falcons.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to look at that.
He's like, no.
So do you sometimes play over there at the BMX?
That's where our games are supposed to be.
They're doing, they have stuff going on right now, right? Okay.
I think they learned from last season because they had all of our games scheduled over there, and then they had some kind of big event out there. Man, it was just a madhouse trying to get over there and find a place to park.
Parking? Yeah, I'm sure.
So I think they stayed up on it better to know when there's going to be something out there, and then they just scheduled us out here for Thursday, this Saturday, and next Saturday. So next Saturday we'll be back out here. Then we should be back out at TMX.
I like it out here though because that seems like when he's had early games out there, that sun rises and it kills you out there watching the games.
Yeah, I can't remember where. See, they switched sides with us last season. We were on the players were on the side where the sun would rise.
Yeah.
And that on the first field, like that, but then they moved us on to the middle, and the parents were on the opposite side of
Yeah.
the field. So yeah, it's rising up.
Right in our face. I've been out there like.
Let me tell you something about this field down there. Bugs. There's no CMs
Yeah.
or whatever they
Oh,
are.
I've seen some stuff flying, but they're really
Out
over
there,
there.
they eat your butt up.
Oh, I see people swatting and stuff.
Yeah.
They ought to get some fuel pest control. AKAs.
You would think, right?
Yeah.
'Cause they play competitive out here too. We're not bad over here, but out there, I don't know if it's the morning time or the evening time, but when we came out here this morning, it was
Flying
bad.
around crazy. Yeah, to send me out here.
Oh,
That's what I do.
Charan.
That's what I do for a living.
Charan's and his sister.
Uh-oh. I hope you don't just take this car to the house and be like, you might go up like 2 minutes up the road. That would be something Harlow would do though. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh, come on,
my
Blue.
gosh.
Yeah, Blue.
That ref was not in position to call any offsides.
Yeah, I know these guys just miss so much, don't they? I can watch
They want their
it.
$20. They're the only ones out here getting paid. That's the only way they can get them out here. Pay them. And then they don't do it. I asked the guy on that sideline, I said, "Where's your flag?" Because they should have a flag, you know.
Yeah.
I fired you up the other day.
I don't know, man.
They're just high school kids.
Yeah. I told Lucas he ought to do that. Get out of there.
There you go. I don't know which one that is, but it's one of them.
And here goes sister.
Please,
Go, Lena!
Please.
Get it going.
Yeah, well,
They're playing her up. She's a midfielder or something.
I'm thinking
So fast.
That's what he always likes to do.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh,
good
I know.
stop.
That was. You'd have missed that. That was going in anyway, wasn't it?
చేయొచ్చునా
Fell on it.
సరే మా పిండి ఇందాక బాల్ సూపర్
Good win.
I mean, y'all want to move a little bit?
See those refs? When the offense is down here and you got a defensive back line,
Yeah.
they should be even with them, so that they can see offsides.
Yeah.
They can't. It's going to be hard for them to call from where they are. They're not going down
to be and be in line with
They
it.
they should be right with them moving down in case there's offsides they can call it.
Do they go through a little training themselves, or they just throw them out here?
Supposed to. But most of them